Hey, this is Ray the Gourmet, and you're watching the South of the Straits podcast on YouTube. Yeah, brother.
Warning. The following YouTube show features two goofy lifelong friends who highlight music and music videos from bands that originate from the Great Lakes area. They do original comedy and speak like adults. So if you have children around who are not used to listening to adults speak, you should probably not be watching this in front of them. But they more than likely have already witnessed you and your spouse argue in front of them from time to time using adult language and are subscribed to numerous crass YouTube channels as it is. So I guess it's all up to you. If you become offended, sorry. That's clearly your problem. If you like this channel, please help support the Michigan music scene by subscribing to it now.
Off on me.
I had to go just change my undies just now because I had a little pee-pee in there.
Out of my mind, couldn't get signed. Gonna go streaking by the bay. Load up your guns, shoot 'em for fun. Driving in jacked up Chevrolets. Furlong, smoke spawns. And I never won a thong before. Yeah, right. But now it's time to kick some ass alive. Nervous breakdowns all over town. So ruthless. If you're a ball, give us a call. South of the Straits.
Brother! Oh my gosh, brother! What's going on? Sideshow Nate and Dan Strait
What
right
up, bro?
there from the South of the Straits show. I just got done doing a YouTube live, so I'm now sharing that, and I'm explaining to everybody as to why you should be watching our show, and you should probably even, subscribe to our show. You should check out our show, and you should subscribe to it and all that stuff, because we've got some incredible things that are going to be coming up here in the next couple weeks.
Dude.
If you were watching our the Facebook Live just now, you know that we have the last two tickets available for Randy's Cheeseburger Picnic.
Last two.
The last two tickets available for this.
I know there's a lot of people that want to go.
Lots of people that wanted to go to
I've
this.
been watching everybody's posts and even, talking about it. Like, man.
Yeah, this is it's going to be a big one.
Tickets on time. Well, guess what? We're
this is
holding
your chance.
out.
So here's how you do this, okay? Let me explain it to you really quickly, how to win the tickets to Randy's Cheeseburger Picnic, okay?
This is how.
Rule number one, you must subscribe to our channel, okay? Hit the subscribe button right now, and you've got rule number one down. You're ready to go. Rule number two, and there's only, I think, 2 rules in this fucking thing, too. It's not that bad. Yes, and we'll be talking about Ed Ninõ tonight, too. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for reminding me. Rule number 2, what you have to do is you have to record a video of yourself and upload it to the South of the Straits Facebook page explaining why you are the most trailer park fan, okay? Explain to us why you are the most trailer park fan, and you deserve these last 2 tickets to go and see Randy's Cheeseburger Picnic.
Why are you the most trailer park fan? Why are you the most deserving to get the tickets?
Or what are you going to do in your video? Think this through, because this thing's going to be coming up really soon. I mean,
are you doing an impression of the?
Huh?
Are they going to be doing an impression of the Trailer Park Boys? Maybe
you do an impression of them. That'd be an option right there. You could do that. Or you could even maybe you I don't know, what do they do in trailer parks? I've never lived in a trailer park before, so I don't really.
They do everything you're not supposed to do.
Okay, all right. Well, anything that you can think of to prove as to why you are the most trailer park fan, upload it to our Facebook page, the South of the Straits Facebook page.
Make a video,
and then you have the chance to win this. Okay. Hey, what's happening, Mickey and Damien? We're explaining how to win the last 2 tickets to the Randy's Cheeseburger Picnic. That's going to be happening on Union Street Station here in September.
Tell your people, David Hurley out there too. You're watching. Tell your people, hey, these are the last 2 tickets. Yeah. If you want to get down and claim them, You better do it now, yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
you're gonna
gotta
be going, ooh, snap.
So yes, number one, subscribe to this channel. That is what you've got to do. Subscribe to this channel, and then after that, you just upload a video to our Facebook page, the South of the Straits Facebook page, explaining why you are the most trailer park fan, And then when we do an interview, Dan, did you know we're doing an interview with Randy from the Trailer Park Boys?
Right, we're gonna be doing the interview with him.
Yes, we're gonna interview him, and
so all the people that didn't get tickets at least are going to be able to listen in and get some Randy.
Check it out.
Get some Randy, you know.
Get a little horny. So we are going to be interviewing Randy, and then Randy is going to decide who is the most trailer park fan. He's gonna select. We're gonna give everybody a number, okay? And we're gonna go 1 through 50 or however many people upload their video to our Facebook page explaining why they are the most trailer park fan. We're gonna give each person a number as it goes. You know, the first one gets number 1, second one gets number 2, and so on. And then when we interview Randy, we're gonna give Randy the 1 through whatever, and he's gonna select one number. And that is the one that's going to win the pair of tickets to go and see Randy's trailer park, or Randy's cheeseburger picnic. Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna be cooking up the dirty burgers.
So there you go. If you were watching our Facebook Live, now you know who chose the blue. Oh yes.
I guess it was just a blue day. I'm feeling a little blue today.
Yeah,
so.
we decided to we text each other. We let each other know what's going on. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
I did not tell you that I was wearing blue today. Did you tell me you were wearing blue?
That was I think it was the monkey below me. That's the monkey told me that.
The
monkey told me that you were wearing blue.
Well, no one told. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
they told you that I was wearing it.
Yeah.
Someone peeked in my windows, made sure that.
Yeah, there's a monkey. See,
he's wearing
right
blue
down
today.
below us right here. You see the monkey right down here?
Yep, I do see that. That's pretty clever, Nate. Where did you come up with that?
So yes, there you go.
Okay.
There's how you're
Never
gonna
mind.
win the tickets.
I'll just
There's
talk
your
to
chance.
myself. No.
Fucker.
Where'd you come up with the monkey, Nate?
I just found him. I was just like, I want to put something
He's
there.
like all cool. He's looking around. He's like, this guy's pretty cool. He's
well,
looking up at you.
I was thinking of the Amazon. You know how there's the fires going on in the Amazon? How can we show some respect to the
so this is
the natives of the Amazon?
Okay.
You know, I mean,
so this is for this is in protest.
This is in support of saving the Amazon. Okay, we have to save the Amazon because it's not
in protest of destroying the Amazon.
No, frick no.
What do you mean? It is good.
Oh,
Don't
wait, yeah, it's
destroy
protest. It's in protest.
Fuck
yes, that's what it is.
I'm trying to help you here, man. You just gotta have to bite down on the hook.
Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, we do. Dan's
Twins.
definitely Danny. I'm Arnold. I'm
Arnold.
Hey, wait a minute.
I'm Arnold.
I was just putting the two of them together. The
you did
twins,
them together.
Twins, and then the pregnant one. Remember where he got pregnant?
You were the pregnant one.
I would be pregnant. My nipples are very sensitive.
Danny DeVito. I can't even do a Danny DeVito. I wouldn't even know what to say.
You're doing it perfect. So tonight on the show, everybody, we'll continue talking about Randy's Cheeseburger Picnic as everything goes on too.
Randy's gonna be talking about cheeseburgers when we talk to him.
Randy will be. Oh yeah,
nonstop. He's gonna be talking about all kinds of Blue Jay burgers.
Yeah. Randy's Cheeseburger Picnic, buddy. Yeah, you can win tickets to Randy's Cheeseburger Picnic. Just you got to be the most trailer park fan. That's the number one thing.
I think you could do it. I think there is.
Yep.
And you know what? There's some listeners that live in trailers. They know what the frick's up.
They know what the frick's up. Yep, the frig. Frig. I'm learning that. I got that from Randy.
The frig. What's the frig up?
Yes, tonight on the show, this evening. See, now first and foremost, I think we should do this right off the bat, Dan.
Right.
Ed Ninõ, your good friend of Dan's, passed away. Just it 2 days ago?
Friday.
Yep. He just passed away.
So we had him on the show 3 weeks ago or something like that.
Roughly around there, yeah. Yep.
3 shows ago.
Episode 176.
Minus tonight.
Yep.
So counting tonight, it would be 4 shows ago, I guess.
Yeah.
But actually, I just talked to him on Thursday.
Thomas.
I just talked to him on Thursday, the day before he passed away, and we were talking about him being an affiliate of the show, taking care of our downstate scene there, whatever's going on down there, and kind of getting in with some bands and doing some interviews for us and stuff like that, because we're reaching out, we're wanting to do more affiliate stuff, and we've been talking about that, and it just so happened that he was really interested in the show and wanting to do more with it, and so we've been actually just chatting just up until Thursday, and he was supposed to call in tonight and do a Sylvester Stallone impression
my
that was
gosh.
apparently the bomb. I never even got to hear it. I'm like, you're kidding me? You can play a freaking Sylvester Stallone impression?
That's so sad, man.
I know, but you know what? With in the interview, you guys will see the admiration I have for the guy. I mean, I've always been a fan of him, and I was honored to be able to be on some tracks with him. And I knew him personally, and he's a really cool dude.
And we're gonna play back the interview tonight that Dan did with.
You gonna play that?
Yeah, I think we're gonna play that because it was very, very. I mean, it was a cool interview that you did with him too. You know,
right on. That would be his last interview ever.
It was his last interview. The last time that anybody was able to hear from Randy.
Ed Ninõ.
Ed Ninõ. Yeah.
Joshua. Yeah.
But yeah, rest in peace, man. That sucks.
Rest in peace, bro.
What was it? A grand mal seizure or something like that?
He had a seizure in his sleep, from what I understand. So I mean, it was something in his sleep. So I mean, that's at least on the good side of
losing
the whole
friends
thing.
and losing listeners left and right.
I mean, you know what? To me though, the dude now his stuff is just like locked in history, man.
Right? Yeah, that's true.
You know, all the music that he did that I thought was dope.
Right.
You know what? You know, from what I had known about him before I even met him, you know, through, like I said before, DJ Illogic, Kevin Hatch.
Right.
We've had him on the show as well. He played me his stuff before and like, hey, you ever get down this way, you need to hook up with this dude. And when I ended up moving to Grand Rapids I was there for like 4 years or something like that, I hooked up with this dude, Chip Vicious, that was a good, close personal friend of him. And then we ended up collabing on a few songs. Actually, I sent you a song we're going to play.
Yeah, we'll play that after the interview. Yeah,
we'll play the interview and then we'll play the song that I did with him. And it's a pretty dope song. I'm sure you guys will like it. Tony Bruce, he's going to like it. But, yeah, man, it's a sad thing. The guy was a legend to me, and his music's going to live on. And I'm honored to be able to say I was on tracks with the dude.
Right,
And, I do want to put something together here. It was kind of last minute. We didn't really have a chance to put any, memorial for him together. But, Nate, I want to work on putting a little memorial track together for him. We'll play a track, and we'll put some pictures out there, and maybe we'll talk to some of the guys from
Wait a minute, you're going to work on it?
We're going to work on it. And then, and I'm going to contact some of the guys from the group BRS, Broken Rebel Souls, the guys that have done all their music with him and stuff over the years. Jason Burke, I was calling him Nixon during the interview because that's what he used to go by. But he just goes by Jason Burke now.
Right.
And he did a lot of producing. So I'm going to talk to him and see maybe when we do the little memorial thing, we can get those guys to call in and just talk about the guy's legacy, talk about his life a little bit. Right. So that's important to me. He was my homie. I'm on this show, so you're going to have to deal with it because that's my dude right there.
And we're gonna play back the interview that Dan had with Ed Ninõ right now. And then following that, we'll play his song that he did with Ed Ninõ. And then coming into the studio is Jabo Bihlman from the Bihlman Brothers. You may know him from the Bihlman Brothers, but he's also part of Grinder Blues. That's another that him and Doug Pinnick and his brother are doing. So you got half of the two Bihlmans and a Doug Pinnick in it. So and they come up with a great.
Boys.
Dude, it's freaking awesome music.
The boys from the park,
brothers
from the park would freaking love it.
Dude, freaking hey, they're gonna be amazing.
Came down from the freaking park, Sunnyvale Trailer Park.
And then at about 8 o'clock, we're going to be chatting with Kenny from 75 Days of Sun. They're down in the St. Clair area.
That's right.
And Kenny is not just the lead singer of 75 Days
of Sun.
He's also of 6 Smile. So we're going to talk to him a little bit about 6 Smile.
And 2 vastly different sounds, am I correct?
Completely different sounds.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
completely different
pretty
music. I think that's cool. I mean, he's branching out. He's not just staying to one genre. He's hitting every single type out there, so that's cool. And then we're going to be talking with Austin from Rest for the Wicked. From Rest for the Wicked. We had chatted with them a few months back, I believe it is, but I guess that they had a couple band members that dropped out, and now they're still going, man. Yeah,
he believes the Wicked need rest. You've heard no rest for the Wicked.
That's right.
Well, guess what? You're wrong. There's plenty of rest you can get.
So here we go, everybody. Here's the Ed Ninõ interview right now.
Thanks, man, for playing this.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, my man.
Yep.
My dude, fam.
Here you go.
This is Ed Ninõ, my brother.
Ninõ! My motherfucker right here finally called us up, dude. So happy to have you calling us tonight, man. It's been a long time since we got a chance to talk, man. So stoked that you decided to get on with us tonight, dude. Do it like I love everything that you've done in the past. So we're getting ready to blaze up some awesome songs that you put together, man. Thanks for calling in. How you doing tonight, dude?
I'm doing good, man. I was amped to get on the show, man, and I very proud of you for what you're doing there.
Well, thank you, man. Thank you. We've come quite a bit of a distance since I saw you last, and we're doing this. But I want to tell everybody tonight that, you know, Ed Ninõ, he's one of my favorites. He's with the group Broken Rebel Souls out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. He records with a lot of great guys. You got Chip Vicious producing beats. You've got Nixon producing the vocals and doing studio productions and all kinds of awesome stuff. These guys are really cool, man. And if you get a chance, check out the Broken Rebel Souls from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Check out Nixon. Check out my man Chip Vicious. They're doing awesome things. But you know, you, Ed, you know, actually we go pretty far back. We have a couple of songs together, and we're actually going to feature one of those songs tonight that we have together, which is cool with me because I've been trying to get my songs on this show longer than you've been trying to get your songs on this show, to be honest with you. So this is an opportunity for me to kind of bring some relevance to everything that you've been going on. Now, I haven't really got to talk to you a lot lately, and I've been meaning to ask you. I know you haven't done anything for the last year or so. What's going on? You got a hiatus going on right now? You're just relaxing, taking it easy? Do you got anything coming for the future? What's cracking, bro?
Well, I'm always writing for sure, but what I have noticed is that doing the kind of music that we do, you have to dig so deep that sometimes it kind of brings up like
absolutely
some emotions that are a little hard to deal with.
You're right.
So.
You're true about that, man. I mean, that's the whole point. That's the thing about this hip hop that a lot of people don't realize. Us artists that are doing it, and artists in any genre of music, really, not just hip hop, but in all music. This is our therapy, guys. This is how we get it out. You know, and sometimes once you let it out, you got to take a break for a second because it took a lot to get that out, and that just needs to ride for a while. But I wanted to keep you relevant, man, and I wanted to, to play some of the stuff that you've put out before because you've put out some really awesome songs, man. You're so dope, bro, and it's time for you to shine a little bit, man. Even if it's something that's done a little bit older, let's review everything that you've done. Let's go over some of this stuff because it's something that needs to be heard. And it's not irrelevant to me, and I think it can be relevant to a lot more people. So that's the point, man. We want to give you a platform to get heard, and that's what we do here at this show, dude. So having you on here, it's a huge honor for us, bro, because you're like a legend to me, dude. The fact that I even got on a track with you, I've been following you far before you ever really knew who I was through DJ Illogic. He's a close friend of both of ours. He's doing his thing. Kevin Hatch, he's killing it right now. Gotta love that dude. But hooking up with Chip Vicious over the years, good close personal friend of yours and mine, and getting the opportunity to be able to meet you after I have been an admirer of you for a long time. I think that what you're doing is awesome, and I think that you're a genius, dude, in a lot of respects when it comes to this hip hop music. And there's not a lot of people doing it like we do it. Left, and it's kind of
shit,
you know what I'm saying?
What do I have to? How much do I have to watch my language on this?
You can say whatever the fuck you want, bro.
All right. So, when I met you, man, me and Chip were talking about how, like, when we did that song, the first song we did. I think we've done like 3 together, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I remember being. Nobody talks like this dude who hasn't been through some shit. Right. And I thought that we were a great I thought we sounded really good together, man.
Absolutely. Huge compliment to me hearing that from you, because I'm a huge fan. First and foremost, I'm a hip hop fan. I'm a music fan right from the beginning. So when I get someone like you that I've really have been an admirer to say something like that, that means the world to me, because hey, it is about realness when it comes to hip hop. Let's lay it on the line and let's tell the truth and be real about this shit. And that's one thing I've always respected about you, the whole crew, Broken Rebel Souls, and to get the opportunity to be able to get with you guys and do a couple of songs. Those songs to me will last forever, bro. They go out in history as far as I'm concerned. So such an honor, man, to be able to record with Nixon, to be able to record with Chip Vicious, you. So stoked to be able to do it, man. So thank you for that opportunity. I do think that me and you, we do have a lot in common, bro, especially with our style and how we spit it. And I can't say that you weren't a bit of an influence when I decided to start writing and doing work with you guys. You were definitely one of the influences that inspired me to write some of the stuff that I wrote to do with you guys, because I want to be on your level, yo. And I am on your level, so it kind of works out. So big compliment to me. I thank you. I appreciate you for that, man.
Oh man, you're a beast, bro. And I don't want to air things out or whatever, but I don't know if you remember when we were at performing at that show and the police stormed in.
I do remember that, actually. They were looking for our man Skinny.
Yeah, man. They actually made me look cooler because it's a real hip hop show.
It was some gangster shit, really. Yo, we put on a show. The motherfucking police show up looking for our crew.
Yeah,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? No, Skinny's the man. Hey, stop posting pictures of me. Hold on a second, bro. Stop posting pictures of me online, motherfucker. Damn, bro, you're killing me. This motherfucker, dude, went into my phone when I was out smoking a cigarette break and went and tapped into some pictures that I sent to my girl and shit, sexy pictures of me with my shirt off and shit. Now he's airing it out all over the show, dude. Motherfucker, dude. Stop. We're talking to a legend here. You better stop this shit right now. Well, getting the opportunity to be able to have you on, bro, I really wanted to know, do you have anything in the works? What's coming next? And it's okay if you're still just taking a hiatus and you're just, relaxing. I know you've had some medical issues. I've been praying for you too, bro. So I want you to know that. And just curious though, are you working on anything new? What do you have in mind? Maybe you just have an idea for something that you got coming up here in the future. What you got, bro?
Well, I had, as you probably have seen, I had, quite a few seizures. And then I also had a blood clot in my eye, which is not gone. Damn. So it's left me like partially blind in one eye.
Damn. Bro.
I mean, yeah, it does suck, but boo-hoo, everybody has problems.
That's what I love about you. That just gives you more material to say fuck the world, dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's the cool thing. That's the cool thing about you. And when you guys hear these songs tonight, and you hear me and Ed collaborating here on these songs, you're gonna get where he's coming from. You're gonna get the music. You're gonna get the genre, and it's something special. It's something very, very special. Not a lot of people are doing it like these guys are doing it. So I just wanna let everybody know. I just want to reiterate that. Get the fuck off me, dude. I'm in the middle of an interview right now. I'm trying to talk to my dude. Cheese and rice, dude. Okay, but anyway, I'm sorry, man. I got this dude trying to dry hump me during the show.
This guy's never seen the shit that you do when I'm trying to do a fucking interview.
Okay, I'm sorry. But no, man, I know that you've struggled with a lot. Use it as your life's material to continue on. And, you're a strong individual, dog. I got so much respect for you. I'm so stoked that you got a chance to come on this show tonight. You know what? Here's the thing, dude. Broken Rebel Souls has always been my number one at my list to get on this show, but I want to wait till the time is right. I want to wait till we're getting to a point where people are really paying attention to us. So it took that that much, to finally get you on the show. So thank you for responding and definitely, wanting to come on and do this with us, man, because it means the world to me. I love the whole crew like family, dude. Really, I do. And it's been a few years since I got to get with you guys, but I want to do something coming up soon. Let's get together, man. Let's do something. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I got verses, bro.
I'm with it, man, and I'm more than appreciative that you reached out to me to have me on the show.
Absolutely.
I like, as far as the Broken Rebel Souls thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a dope fucking name.
No.
And I think it represents people like us. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you're strong-willed and you're whatever, but also tortured. Yeah. And that's what brings out the
just the name embodies what the hell's going on with this group. Just the name kind of captures the embodiment of what's happening with it. We got a chance to open up for Vinny Paz and Ill Bill down at the intersection, Jedi Mind Tricks, dude. That's you got to kick it with them guys. What a cool opportunity for both of us to have to get on there. Just reminiscing here a little bit about some of the stuff that we've done. We've had some really cool tracks, man. And we got to record a song on my album. It's called Collab 1, and we recorded with Nixon. And now Nixon, he's doing some things, and he's won some awards and stuff. What's the name of his studio again?
Or
what's it going by now? I mean, is he?
Oh no, he just going by his regular name now.
Okay.
He dropped the Nixon and he's just going by Jason Burke.
Jason Burke. So we're going to promote that. We're going to say, hey, if you're looking to do anything with recording and you're in the Grand Rapids area, go hit up Jason Burke. You guys can find him on Facebook. I know that's a venue that you can find him. Look him up. Check out what he's doing. He's won several awards. He's not just a fly-by-night producer. He's really good, man. So check him out. And back to the topic. What's coming next, Ninõ? What's coming next, bro?
Honestly, I would like to do. I don't want to switch up the style by any means,
right?
But I would like it to be a little bit more conscious. Which not that it wasn't before, but I was kind of going for shock value. You know,
right? Some horrorcore shit.
Sort of.
No, I'm cool with that, man.
But I want it to be dropping more knowledge, I guess.
No, man, that's exactly what we need. There's a lot of trap music going on. There's some of the new hip hop I'm cool with, bro, and I love hip hop, but it's hard for me to jam to it. We get a lot of different artists on the show. They're doing trap music and stuff, and I'm supposed to rap with them. They come on my show, I'll do a little rap with them, but I can't even hang with these dudes because they're on beats I can't even rhyme to. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing I love about what you do with Broken Rebel Souls. It still offers this authentic hip hop, and you know what I mean when I say authentic hip hop. The reals deals, and dude, you know where I'm gonna swing my vote. It's always towards that boom bap '94 style shit. That's where my heart's at.
Dude, that's where my heart's at 100%. I can't even gravitate away from it, to be honest.
It's the only formula that I know. I can't rap like that other shit, bro. Those guys are talented. Eminem spitting out some shit that's so fast it sounds like a McDonald's advertisement from 1982 or something with that fast talking. But the dude's ill. I'm not gonna take away from anything that's happening in hip hop right now, but my heart's with that, and it's with you guys, and I appreciate you for coming on the show tonight, man, and giving us a chat. Now we're gonna play a couple of songs tonight. We're gonna do what's it called, Lone Wolf, or is it? It's called
Rebel Wolves.
Rebel Wolves. That's right. That's me and you. We're on that track.
Yep. And then the other one of them is Since the Beginning.
Now, can you give me some background on that song and maybe what inspired you to write that and what it means to you?
Wait, the one with me and you, or the other one?
The other one, since the beginning.
I actually was I was pretty fresh back from LA, and I just was like trying to fucking destroy people.
Yeah.
Like, and just show them that I could rap my ass off, and that's why I sent you that track, is because I think it represents like a skill level.
You know what? And I think there's the same hint in the song that we do together with the Rebel Wolf song, because that's the exact same thing. Hey, look out, dude. We're stepping in the rap game. We're old school. We're veterans. We're going to step back in this thing and watch the fuck out to all these younger crews coming up that think they got everything going on. And then you got me and you coming in with this track. And so listeners out there, keep that in mind when you listen to this track, that this is basically us talking to the younger generation that thinks they can just walk into a coke slamming ring with two legends. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen, dude. We're gonna take your necktie and button your fly to your fucking hat. You know, that's one of my favorite verses to that, and I can't wait to play that. So, and that means so much. Just that one little line kind of sums it all up, dude. That one line is what inspired me to write my verse for that song. So, I'm excited to hear it, man.
And you killed that shit. And you know, the other one that I know that we didn't have enough time or whatever.
Collab one, yeah.
But that song that we did that was called 180.
Yes. Oh, man.
That shit is deep as a motherfucker, dude.
That shit's off the hook. And you know what? Now that we've made the point to have you on the show, and we've really kind of put out some of the stuff that we've done, I'm gonna incorporate some of those songs in the next few shows coming up too. So be ready to listen to and be able to hear some more stuff that's coming out with me and Ed Ninõ, all you listeners out there, because we have a plethora of different songs that we're gonna start opening up now that we've introduced him. Now that we've introduced Broken Rebel Souls, it's on and popping. There's more music coming throughout the weeks to come. So keep your ears listening, and there's more stuff to come that's brand new coming too. I got verses written, bro, so I'm gonna make a point to get down to GR, get with you guys, and let's record some tracks, because I can't wait to see what's about to pop, bro. It's going down.
I'm with it, man. I'm with it all day.
All right, bro. Well, we're going to play the songs. Thank you so much for coming on and giving us some of your time, bro. Got so much love for you. Everybody, this is a legend right here that we're doing this with. So I wanted to say thank you. Thanks for calling in tonight, bro. You my dog, bro.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I got mad love for you.
Awesome, dude. Okay, well, we're going to play this. We're going to keep it relevant, and I'm going to be talking to you again soon, really soon, bro.
All right, brother.
All right, guys. All right, peace, man.
See you, man.
The odds are stacked against us, but we have to make the effort. Take a station with the pagans for a day in the life. Spend the next day living in the way of the Christ. Then you form an opinion, that's the order of things. Bring a second set of warm clothes of water to drink. No disposal for the garbage, those sharks in the sink. We a moving target, the deeper and darker I think. Songs bring down walls, fitting fingers in the mittens of this King Kong paw. Flip hinges off a bra, take this ding dong raw. Stick this ping pong ball in your pussy lips, bitch, and I'm too sick to beg for it.
When I heard this beat, I knew it'd be doper than morphine. To stomp your eyes flat, you blind as a bat, like Richard Bernstein. Get back from the mic, get ready to fight, you're not worthy. Reppin' a venomous bite, it's not in my type to show mercy. So I spit at you and chew with the fire that's so dirty that you couldn't watch it off, the napalm that keeps burning. Rockin' acapella, walking golden socks, demonologist. I topple bricks and change your point of view like Osama did. My lung and lips are fist to beat you deep in the dark and violently kill him silently. You bleed like a narc. You sharpen my rage with squinted eyes. I ride a grenade. A vital vein cut. The last thing you feel is a blade. I relish the day. My pain to make an atheist pray to make a wave to swallow diabolical plagues.
Hear my challenge. All who can ascend the mountain, survive the many traps set before you, and reach my shrine, shall be rewarded with magic more powerful than your wildest dreams. This is my solemn promise. Yeah. He's like a sniper that's waiting to shoot. New
everybody likes him, cause they know what he's able to do. He's always right, and every day he just stays in his room, perfecting his craft. They're saying he's crazy, but shoot, maybe he's crazy, but he ain't lazy, he's paying his due. He concentrated how to make it, plus chasing the truth daily. He's weighing, he's through waiting, he's making his move. He finally found a way to channel his anger, then poof, a monster's created, and there ain't no change, and there's no turning back. So much rage, and they can't take it, explodes on the track. All those who face him fall like paper when he goes in his raps. The Norman Bates, Kevorkian, Jason Voorhees on wax, slash Pagan Warrior, Black Gangsta, Napoleon, rap raised in the corners to snap, break and destroy and attack. Black, you ain't fucking with me.
Some say the end is near. Listen up, it's been here. Look at all this post-apocalyptic shit the world depicts. Babies have babies, blood spills in our streets, right beneath our feet. It's never safe to sleep. Vermin lurking in the night, patiently awaiting just to prey upon the weak and feeble, just because they don't feel equal. Look, you threw away your chances. Well, I gotta pay the price. Give you everything I got. Now you wanna take my life from dreams of being Jerry Rice to hits, hitting licks, attracting Fahrenheit, seeking paradise through a paradise. You compete for corners. They unleash the beast upon us, tighten up the leash upon us, why they feast upon us. Brought us here against the will, no wanna send us back. Look how you act like they don't want us. I'm just trying to be honest. The only thing the cops got, chalk and a hypothesis. Talk without the walk. Now you lost them in some offices, underneath some paperwork, next to ashy coffee cups, part of some statistic shit. Yeah, it sounds ridiculous, but when it comes down to it, who got you in the shit? Even if you didn't do it, you did, you idiot. So put a plan together for the future, build upon this lecture, find your morals in this story, visionary architecture.
Rest in peace, man.
Ed Ninõ, man.
Ed Ninõ.
Dang, bro. So honored to be able to be on that song, bro.
Who made that beat?
That was Jason Burke.
Jason
that made
Burke.
that beat. I'm not sure if he. I'm pretty sure he made that beat. Yeah, he made that beat, and he produced the. He recorded the vocals and everything on that too, and mixed it up at his studio.
Way too soon.
Gone way too soon, man. Totally, man. And just to be able to be, I had second verse on that song.
That was second verse.
Right?
If you guys were paying attention to the whole thing right there, Dan was on second verse. Okay,
so yeah, but no, I mean,
keep an eye on that. You know?
That's locked in history for all history now. You know, that he's gone now, and his legend, his legacy will live on, and I get to have a part.
You see who that is that's peering in on the other side there? That is Jabo Bihlman, who just came into the studio. This is your camera right here, man.
My camera, what up, people?
Yep, that's you right there. And yes, we have Jabo Bihlman now, everybody. Jabo from Grinder Blues. You may know him from Grinder Blues. Yeah. You may know him from the Bihlman Brothers, or maybe even the Emmys, I do believe.
Maybe. Or the Post Office Most Wanted, And
Q100. He's on Q100.3 right here in Traverse. That's in Traverse, right? That's the Traverse
it's right
station.
there up by like 72, right?
Yeah, we got a view of the bay. I go in that. That's the one good thing, man. It's right on the bay, baby.
That is nice.
It's cool.
I see you in the morning.
Really?
Pulling in there. I do. I've seen you. I'd be scared to be in that
bleary-eyed guy wondering where the hell the door key is.
I'd be scared to be in that building. I'd always be thinking someone's going to come flying down this hill.
No shit.
Yeah, it is right.
It's right there, dude. Like
man.
you just.
Yeah.
And I always when I used to go down there for the see, this is one thing that I always had a problem with that fucking station. They wouldn't let anybody go and sit there for the fireworks.
Yeah.
You know, like that was my biggest stink right there. I'd go down there because I used to, I'd live out in Interlaken, so I'm going down there so I could just take 72 right up and then head out to Lake Ann.
So
and I was
just want a quick convenience.
I just want to get in, watch the fireworks, get the hell out.
You're already late.
And that station, they always got a sign that says nobody's allowed to park here.
That's hilarious. They tried to do that this year. But I went down there and watched the fireworks.
Okay,
and sat in the parking lot, and I just let everybody in.
Oh, cool!
I was gonna say that.
And then I thought to myself, you know what? That's probably a bad idea. First of all, it's not even. It does. I have no power on that whatsoever. I just didn't stop anybody from coming in. Second of all, the guy that owns the building is the guy that's right next door. He's probably looking at us like, what's going on with this joker?
Yeah.
My insurance policy's going to go through the roof. Someone's going to get hurt. I know.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's freaking out.
And I was thinking, I'm going to be on the hook for that deal now.
Okay, well, let's just talk about the building for 1 second and maybe what's going to happen with the building, because I drive by it and I'm just like, there's this big silly sign out front that says, we're going to put some condos up here or something like that. And I'm going, no, they're not going to get rid of that.
No, there's a radio station there.
Yeah, there's a station there. That ain't happening.
Like, I want to go get in there, start talking.
Jabo, now, I see. I'll bring everybody up to speed as to how this all, how we've gotten Jabo Bihlman into the studio here. I had sent you a message. And I don't know if there's a lot of my friends on Facebook that have gotten sick of me spamming them our show every single week.
That's what you got to do, man.
That's what I did. I was just sitting there. I kept spamming him and spamming him. And the next thing you know, he's sending back a message saying, "This is some great shit. I love it."
Yeah.
He wants to check it out.
Yes.
He's like, "You guys should come into the studio sometime."
Yeah.
I think it was actually Coke Hogan that was the big
brother. You know what I'm saying, dude? The Coke should come down there.
The one what was? I don't know which one I saw. There was one whenever you spammed me. That was when I got. That was one, and I was like, "This is some funny shit."
It was.
No, it was super. It was sweet. I'm glad to be here, guys. This is great. You guys are really doing some great things. I see you got some awards on the
we got all
wall
kinds of
and all
goofy
kinds
stuff. Yeah,
I mean, this is crazy, man.
We produced a couple of things.
High dollar studio here.
It's hidden. It's a hidden
not
gem.
ours. This is we gotta give it up to Mr. Marcus for that one.
It is ours. No, Mr. Marcus. This is a New Leonard Media, and he lets us do our show here, and we're part of the scenery, though. Our show is permanent. We're kind of here, so
over in the
he's
corner.
just a great
It's
guy.
awesome.
As long as we don't burn the fucking
setup.
place down.
Right.
We just can't burn it down.
We've come close, I think, probably once or twice. But we're not going to actually
So,
talk about
Jabo, tell me about what you've got going on here, because
hold on. Oh,
jeez.
Because you cut me off, and I wanted to talk about the building. What's going on?
The building.
Yeah.
Still in the fucking building?
Are they turning her down?
I don't know, man. I don't know a thing about it. All I know is I go there in the morning, it's still standing. I go in and do my show. I leave.
We're off the building.
The next day, it's still there. I go in. That's all I can tell you.
It's driving me crazy.
He gets a paycheck and he talks in the microphone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his job.
One day, if it's not there, I won't go in.
Right.
But all seriousness aside, though, I mean, that's some high dollar property, and there's two small buildings sitting next to each other, right on the corner, next to these giant condos, and that's what they want to put there. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but right now that's where the studio is, and that's where I keep going.
Right now, it'll get relocated if something
somewhere.
happens. So we're good.
So Jabo, tell us what you've been doing, because I remember you back when I used to work in the radio station. You were good friends with Miss Terry Ray there, and I like to call her T Rizzle back in the day.
Rizzle was the shizzle.
That's right. That's right.
I actually wanted to try to go find the Leedsville Cafe. Like I wanted to eat there. Like let's go have lunch there. People are like, "Shut up, dude! It's not a real place."
Doesn't exist. Yeah. You used to come into the station all the time, and I was the morning show producer for Omelet and Finster back in the day. Later, Omelet and Friends, and then I think it just turned into Omelet after a while. But now you were in the Bihlman brothers. It was originally you and your brother Scott, right?
Right.
Scott Bihlman, and awesome. you guys were just going back. How many years have you guys been doing this shindig? I mean,
that was 20. Well, let's see. I think our first record came out in '97.
Okay.
And so we put out 5 records, as far as I can remember, and we've called it quits though. It was our last show.
Oh, really?
Around Thanksgiving last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No kidding. So wait,
after all these years.
just the two of you. I mean, you just.
Well, I mean, it was the Bihlman Brothers band,
Bihlman Brothers band, but now you guys are also the Grinder Blues.
Grinder Blues is a different thing, yeah. So that's we're both in that band. That's a band with Doug Pinnick from King's X. If we got any King's X fans out there, Doug Pinnick is like the hottest guy in show business right now. I swear to God, that's why. So for the last 5 years, roughly. We've been doing mostly Grinder Blues stuff, which is the reason why there hadn't been any new Bihlman music coming out, because it was mostly just recording the Grinder Blues and touring in Europe many times, and we toured with the Bihlman Brothers in Europe many times. So for the last 20 years, we've been doing Bihlman Brothers touring all over the place, putting out the records and doing the music
so
business,
crazy.
man.
You're chilling here with us. You know?
Yeah, Dan's all flabbergasted.
Take it easy. I'm flabbergasted, Dan. We're both flabbergasted together.
Talking to the Cokester, dude. All right, we know who's a real star here, dude. Okay.
So you've hooked up with Doug Pinnick now.
Yeah.
And tell me, have you guys been going on like tours and whatnot? I mean, what's happening with all that?
Yeah.
The music is amazing. We're gonna play the video here soon.
Cool,
but
man. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was living in Las Vegas at the time when this happened, and we hooked up with Doug, and we were kind of just starting to do production music, which is like doing music for film and TV.
Right.
We've had a lot of luck with that. And so we started working on it that way. We got together. Scott and I are both huge King's X fans. I mean, like, totally geeked out King's X fans forever, you know. And so to be in a band with Doug was just like it was like surreal, you know. I mean, it was just so weird.
Yeah.
But we started working on this music, and one thing just sort of led to another as far as the kind of music that it was. It started to turn more into like hard rock and blues bass kind of thing that Doug wanted to do anyway, than production music, which tends to be a lot more sculpted for whatever it is that we're looking for at the time, right? So we started working on this one tune in particular that turned into this whole other thing, and we were like, man, we should just do a record. I mean, we got all this stuff that's coming out, and I don't really feel like it's going to be all that great for production, but it's great stuff. Let's do something with it. He's like, hell yeah, let's do it.
That's awesome.
And one thing led to another, and so we did that. Never did get any production music out of the deal, at least not yet. But yeah, so we signed a deal with Megaforce, which is crazy because that was King's X's very first label. That's where they started.
Wow.
And put it out on Sony in Europe. And so, yeah, man, we toured Europe a couple times since then, 3 times, I think, and toured mostly on the West Coast because we were all on the West Coast. Doug was in L.A. and Scott and I were in Vegas. So it was all up and down the West Coast, usually festivals and stuff like that. We did come back and do Bihlman Bros / Grinder Blues show at Streeters before they closed.
Oh, cool.
About a year and a half ago or so.
I do remember that now. Yeah.
Yeah. But that was the only time we've been back in this neck of the woods. So, yeah, we've been... So cool. I've been busy doing that and also writing music with some other cats. I'm doing this. I brought a tune for you guys to play tonight, which is crazy,
we're gonna check this
fun
out soon.
Thing that I'm doing right now with. This is actually funny. So our old bass player from Los Angeles, when Scott and I first lived in L.A. and did the whole rock and roll scene there, once that band went away and blah blah blah, the Bihlman brothers were actually playing the Harley Rally in. Laughlin, Nevada, which is the big rally where they had the big shootout that one time. They can't do no more shootouts anymore. But anyway, so we were playing it, and here this guy walks up to the front of the stage while we're playing, and in between songs, he's like, Jabo, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, hey man, because that happens all the time.
Yeah,
and I don't know who.
There's a million people that are doing that, right?
I don't know who this is. And he's like, it's me, Mike. And I was like, oh my God. And I recognized him then. And then he's like, I'd love to stay, but we got to go. Off he goes. That was it. Didn't talk to him. And then, subsequently kind of over that, Facebook, the whole 9 yards, we got back in touch.
Yeah.
And so throughout the course of, saw him at the NAMM show a couple times because he owns Digital Post Services, which is a post house in Hollywood.
Okay.
He's had a very successful career doing that. And so now he's sort of to the point in his life where he can sort of sit back. I mean, he's still working his ass off, but he doesn't have to be there every second of the day like he used to.
The people in place
so now he's
to
doing
do
some
that,
tunes, right? So he's doing some tunes, and he sent me. So at the NAMM show this one time, we kind of talked with send some stuff back and forth just for fun. We had started doing that. So this is part of this new. This is what the new music that I brought for you guys to check out.
Sweet.
And then I got some new music coming out myself. Hopefully in the fall, where we're gonna. The music business has changed so much now that it's just unbelievable. But
let's talk a little bit about that because we're kind of in the music business ourselves here, doing what we're doing here is like it's kind of similar to what you do on Q100, because doing the radio world, you're promoting music, you're out there, you're spreading the music that otherwise people wouldn't even be able to hear,
Absolutely.
And how do you see the music industry going right now? Because it just seems like everything's going digital, and the whole crap with Spotify. I mean, everybody's. I know a lot of musicians are kind of sick of Spotify because of the amount of money that they're even getting off of it.
Yeah, well, first of all, the record business is dead. It's not the record business anymore. Certainly not the record business that we all grew up on and understood. Right. It is the streaming business now. I mean, that's literally it. So you got to look at it like where the record used to be the cog in with all the spokes leading off of it. That's gone now. And so. To be honest with you, I don't even know how record labels stay in business, to be honest with you, because they have here's how Spotify works, and I can go off on this for the next hour and a half, so stop me when I'm but Spotify is the biggest.
We have another guest at 8 o'clock, so
8 o'clock.
I'll give people I'm going to give people a quick tutorial on this. This is how Spotify works. Spotify invented themselves, and they went to all the major record labels and publishers and said, we'll give you $100 million for your entire catalog, for the use of your entire catalog for the next, 5 years, let's say. I don't know, but I'm just using that as an example.
Right.
And they said, okay. Well, then the labels took all the money in, and then the labels decide who gets what from that money that came in. Okay. Unbeknownst to the artist, unbeknownst to everybody. Back in the old days, it was like record sales. You could track this and say, okay, here's how many albums you sold. Here's your check. Right. Well, now all of a sudden, it's Spotify comes in and here's our $100 million we got. but we don't really know how many tunes you got played, and we don't really know how. This was before you could track any of that shit, right?
Right.
So now it's just like the Wild West, and the labels could pay whoever the hell they wanted. So you still got the Katy Perrys and the Bruce Springsteens and everybody making the lion's share of all the money,
right.
and all the other bands underneath that they can't really see who's doing what back then.
Right.
Didn't get any money. I'll tell you what. I met Peter Frampton at an event in Las Vegas. It was for Warner Chapel.
Okay.
And we were on Warner Chapel. And so I met him there, and he told me, this is no kidding, this has been about 5 years ago probably. He said he had 50 million downloads. These aren't just like listens, they're downloads on Spotify. So people actually took the song and put it onto their phone.
Right.
Or whatever.
Paid for a download.
$1,500. That's what he made. That's what
Are
he made.
you kidding me?
No, $1,500.
Oh my
From
God.
how many? 50
and
million?
50 million downloads. And this is Peter Frampton,
It's like
right?
less than a penny a piece.
Yeah.
But see, that's the way the way the royalties are tracked now. It's getting better, so people can actually see. There's supposed to be a difference between like a download and just a listen and all that. But I mean, this is all very new, you know.
Right.
So here's the thing, people. If you're using Spotify, if you're using iTunes, if you're using this, just know that there's nothing we can do about it. It's right now. It's if you can't beat them, join them. That's literally it, right?
Right.
And so. Just know that when you're doing that, if you have a chance to buy the artist song, man, just buy it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
And their merch, their T-shirts.
Absolutely, because that's what it is now. That's why you see on tour all these bands going out as packages. Like we just did a show with Foreigner up. Jabo did a Foreigner show with.
That's you.
Foreigner. That's me.
You're Jabo.
I'm Jabo.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Third person.
And I was talking to those guys, you know, and they were like, "That's why we're out touring so heavy."
Yeah.
Is because the record royalties are gone.
And what happened with ASCAP and BMI and CSAC?
They joined. They joined right with them. And here's the thing: they can't. There was no way to track this digitally. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was being. This is when you were talking a little bit about YouTube before.
Right.
It's actually interesting that they're even coming after you guys at all, because there used to be like Joe Satriani was one of the first guys I ever heard do this, but one of his songs was used on a wedding video that somebody put on YouTube. And somehow he found out about that and started to bring this to light, like this, because this happens to him all the time. His music is very much used in a lot of things completely illegally.
Right.
It's
and
not
people
in the
throw it up
domain.
on YouTube.
It's
No, hell no.
No,
I mean,
no,
that's
no.
like, that's got to be completely licensed. And so YouTube has, they started to crack down because Satriani, and I'm sure it was Relativity or whatever, could go after YouTube and say, man, you better either take this down or start paying royalties.
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden, Zing Zang, all this stuff out. Prince did the same thing, Bowie, all these guys. And so that's what really opened the door to start to track this stuff better. But anyway, back to my original point.
Yeah.
Really
So instead of
interesting,
me putting out a CD now, which I'm not going to do, I'm just going to do singles that are tied to videos that are going to go on my website. I'm going to get them on Spotify and get them everywhere.
That's the best
and
way
do
to
it
go
that
about
way.
it, dude. I mean, really, it is. Because
that's
if
what
it's on
people are
your
doing.
own website, then, I mean...
You can track.
Technically, well, you can't really track it. But, I mean, it would still be kind of difficult for you to track it. But if you hear that thing going anywhere, you know where it came from.
Yeah.
You know, it
That's what I
came
mean.
from your website
Track it
originally,
back to
you
your
know.
site.
One thing that I do really like about YouTube, and I'm hoping that it's, you know, like the idea of it is like getting out there, you know, I mean, through our show, is that when they do hear, you know, they have their audio bot that listens, you know, to music that is being played on there. So that the royalties go back, or any information, any advertising or any information goes back to the original poster of that audio. Is that by us playing the music, you know, by us playing the music from, like, say we're going to play the Grinder Blues video, okay? Any of the information that we're going to gain off of that is going right back to you guys, you know, like, so you guys are gaining something out of it,
absolutely,
you know, and
yeah.
that's what I think that, like, when it pisses me off when little things like you find like one like Sony Music Entertainment gets they find out that we're playing the Accidentals music and they're like, oh no, we're not playing that, you know, you can't. Why? All the info is going back to you, you know. Like, what is the problem? We're not gaining jack shit off of it ourselves, you know.
Exactly.
So
we're just doing this for the love, man.
We're just doing it to spread the music,
And
you know?
that hurts the artist.
Exactly,
Because
that's the way I see
you
it.
guys, they just, you know, the 10 people who are watching this did not benefit.
right.
You guys are both like, wait, what?
Hey,
Is there
we
10
should have
now?
sold at
Oh,
least
wow.
one album out of this. But you know what? It is kind of funny.
And, you know,
the artist, you know, they should be. It's free promotion of their stuff. What does it matter?
Well,
You know,
the artists, like, they're not in control of their own catalog. This is why we stopped working with Warner Chappell, is because we became out of the picture when it came to what was happening with our music. No, the whole idea is they're supposed to be doing all this great stuff with your music, and you don't want to be involved in that. You're supposed to be writing songs and doing this.
Right.
But when you realize that it's not happening, and then you ask them what the hell's going on, and they say, oh, well, nothing's happening right now. And I said, well, I could place my music in this TV show. And they're like, yeah, go ahead and do that. Set it all up. Do everything that you want. Let us know what it is, and we'll cut you your check.
Yeah, wait a minute. No.
Right?
No, fuck that. No.
Yeah.
Why aren't you getting the check directly? You know, like that's the
why
one
we
thing.
left Warner Chapel and eventually just went back on our own. And I'll tell you what, as soon as we left those guys, and look, that was a big day for us to sign with Warner Chapel. That's one of the big four, man. I mean, you don't get any bigger than that, you know?
That's true.
But the day that, I kid you not, within 2 or 3 months after we left Warner Chapel, we put a Billman Brothers tune in Sons of Anarchy. On our own.
Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah, that's
very
it's cool.
like, yeah,
so sweet.
Whatever, it's as hard as the music business has been in the past. It's harder now, but I will say that it's interesting for independent artists. I mean, you guys have a ton of independent artists on here. You know what's cooking there, and you know how they're doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many people that are actually making money with YouTube videos and all this stuff on their own in lieu of any record labels or anything like that, because they're in control of their own thing. But that requires a hell of a lot of work, man. And
it is.
And,
you have to drop a lot of material every week. You got to drop something
good point.
New.
So much new stuff. And it's a new thing for me too. It's like in the old days, you put out 10 songs, it's a new record, and then that record does its thing for the next year at least.
Right.
Oh, now it's like you put out a video and it's a month, and everybody's like, "Got any new stuff, man?" It's like new. That is new.
I know.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like the new Tool album that's coming out. I mean, they waited 13 years. And then when I listen to a lot of the songs, they're like 10 minutes long. I can see why it took them 13 years to fucking make it.
But instead,
how do you remember the changes? It's
been so long since the other one happened.
You started
just trying to practice it.
You think about that though. Instead of releasing 10 songs, you're just releasing one. Every song's a new song. It doesn't ever end. We're not releasing 10 songs. We're releasing infinity songs.
Well, it makes a lot of sense to do that, though.
songs.
I mean, Hail Your Highness is another great band coming out of Grayling there, who they've been doing that for years. They've been only releasing one song at a time, and they don't really have like a whole EP. There's the point of writing a CD now is almost gone.
Yeah, it's totally
because
gone.
it's like it's not even you want to hear your instant gratification music right now, and then move on to the next instant gratification music.
And you know what? It's all videos, man.
Right.
It's all
videos.
It's all. My kids.
And I think that's awesome because it's like MTV. They fucked up, dude.
Yeah, they did.
We're
should have stuck with it.
Off.
Yeah. My kids don't even understand the concept of not finding their music on YouTube. Oh, what's the video? Bing, bang, boom. If there's no video,
there it is.
You don't exist.
Yeah, nobody wants to watch the topics. They don't want to see the topic videos or anything like that. They want to see the video, of the artist doing their thing.
Like when you listen, we used to like songs that even without a video, you're listening to them in the car or something. Like kids are like that's where you listen to music at. It's just in the car now.
Yeah.
No, we listen to music everywhere. Like you don't. It's not just in a car anymore.
Right.
It's everywhere.
And they don't. I mean, they're not even putting CD players in cars anymore.
No.
So it's like, why the hell even do a CD? What are you going to do with it?
Right.
Which reminds me, I got some CDs for you guys. I'm going to leave for you.
We got a couple for you as well, too.
Awesome. Yeah, I think we got some Becoming Human CDs we got to get rid of.
We got to get rid of some of that.
But the song, I wanted to play your music here really quickly. This Mishmash Mo.
Mishmash Mo, yeah.
Is that the name of the song?
That's the name of the tune.
Oh, okay. All right, Mishmash Mo. Cool. Tell us about this. How do you get it? What does it mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
Is that English?
That's just what it means right there. Mishmash Mo.
Yeah, exactly. It's very alliterative. Well, here's what happened. So this is part of this music project that I was telling you with my buddy Mike from LA, and he sent me this track. Just the general outline of this track stems. Right, of what we call in the music business, or the audio business, stems, which is basically the whole thing done. His parts, couple guitar parts, and he had the progression done. So he sent me that, and then I put all the melody guitars down and all the leads and everything. He did the second to last lead at the end of this, but it's an instrumental track. It's kind of just a fun, cool thing that I've always kind of like done this kind of music, but I've never really put anything out. Doing it, and so he and I we're gonna do this. We're gonna kind of put these just every now and then. We're gonna put a couple of tracks together like this, throw them out on the websites, and just for fun. But this will be some different stuff if you haven't heard.
Let me tell you right now, if you need some good lyrics to those instrumental tracks, the Coaster, dude, would love to come down, dude, and do a couple little tracks for you, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, because the Coaster did get ripped off himself too back.
Yeah,
in the
did
day.
you know that?
Did you know I didn't?
Here's this one. Hush, little Cokester, don't make a sound.
Metallica stole this song from him.
Turn down. It's just a Coke inside the can.
I'm getting. Is this thing on?
Toss that Sprite. Live the Coke life.
Oh,
brother, you know.
Yeah, you should have got a.
Take my hand. Ready? We're off to Coca-Cola land. And you know
crazy? I didn't even know that.
It's kind of funny when we were making this character. It's like, okay, you know, I did a Hulk Hogan impression. I was like, brother, you know what I'm saying, dude? And Mark Wilson's like, whoa, chill out there. What are you, Coke Hogan? You know? And I was like, lightning struck the Cokester. You know what I mean? And it was like, okay.
Well, the thing was we wanted to make sure that he was going to be kind of family friendly, you know. So we're like, okay, so Coca-Cola,
like,
you know, we'll go, he's Coke Hogan,
he
loves Coke.
He doesn't swear. He says frick and you know stuff like that. What the frick, dude?
Oh my God!
But yeah,
that is funny.
But it's kind of it's funny when we're talking about the industry and how everything works as well. You know, when we're making a character, we're taking two brands. We've got Coca-Cola and we've got Hulk Hogan, two major brands, and we're gonna like mishmash them together and make a new brand.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, we've got to get permission from Coca-Cola.
Yes. Right.
So we contact Coca-Cola, and they're like, if you want to promote our product, you have free reign to do so.
Maybe the labels ought to take a little advice from them.
Once you start getting 1 million views, then we'll talk because you're not going to make money off of our product.
Right.
You know, but we could talk about doing a commercial or something like that. And then I'd probably have to just be, you know, Kogan after that. I wouldn't be able to be Coco.
Lightning strike.
But, you know, and then... So we had to contact, you know, old Terry, old Hulk Hogan himself, too.
Oh, really?
And it was funny because
What'd
we
he say?
emailed him.
He thought it was hilarious. He was laughing his ass off. He thinks it's great.
What's the chances that he saw that email that morning? What it was morning. He was drinking his coffee. We sent the email, and it popped up when he was on his computer, and that's the only reason he fucking saw it.
Hey, man, that's the way that show business works.
Yeah.
And he saw me going, brother, you know what I'm saying, brother? And he freaking lost it. He thought it was great, and he gave his full endorsement to do the character.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, so now we got an established character, at least for now. He doesn't make any money, but if he starts getting some cameos, he's going to have to be Kogan. I can't you know, he's going to get paid for something, you know. But hey, you know, it's an established kind of little character.
That's awesome, man. Good for you.
That's right.
Really fun.
And you guys went through the right channels to make it happen. Smart.
Right.
Because you know what? That only leads to trouble later, man.
Well, we wanted the character to kind of live on, but you know, and now obviously everyone's known I'm Coke Hogan. I've been playing it off for years.
T-shirts for him and all this shit. We got bands that are asking Coke Hogan to come and show up to their events. Yeah.
But I never admitted to being Coke Hogan. You know, Bruce Wayne. You know, the old Dan under here. I never revealed myself until tonight is officially, yes, I'm the Cokester.
Oh, really? Tonight?
Yeah,
I've been here for podcast / YouTube history.
Yeah,
that's it.
I wasn't ready for that. I didn't know that you're Coke Hogan.
This is a year in reveal.
This is amazing. Fuck, I didn't even know that.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to play the song now.
I'm the Cokester, dude. I've been messing with you the whole time, brother.
We're going to play Mishmash Mo really quickly by Jabo Bihlman right here.
I'm not the Cokester.
You're not the Cokester. We're going to play this song, and then after that, we're going to play the music video from Grinder Blues. Burning the bridge, there was no way back.
Yeah, that's it.
I sounded just like Doug right there.
You sound just like him.
All right, here you go, everybody. This is the first time that you're ever going to hear this, and there's going to be more coming from Jabo after this, but this is Mishmash Mo right here on the South of the Straits show. Check it out, and then we're going to be talking to Kenny from
South Georgia.
Burn the bridge so there's no way back. Burn the bridge so there's no way back. Burn the bridge. Yeah. I'm gonna run away and not look back. Yeah. I've had all I can take. Yeah, and that's where I'm at. We're gonna burn the bridge so there's no way back. Burn the bridge so there's no way back. Burn the bridge so there's no way back. Burn the bridge. I've been running and running and running it through my head. Yeah. It's time to break away. Oh, or I'll be dead. Yeah. Listen, you got to burn the bridge so there's no way back. Burn the bridge so there's no way back. Burn the bridge so there's no way back. Burn the bridge, yeah. Burn the bridge so there's no way back. Burn the bridge so there's no way back. Burn the bridge so there's no way back. Burn the bridge, yeah. It's killing me. That much I know. I know it's wrong for me, and I still linger on, and I fool myself that it won't be long. The rock and the chain that pulls me down, and I free myself to higher ground. I free my soul to higher ground. I free my soul to higher ground. I free my soul to higher ground. I free myself to higher ground. Yeah, 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 yeah. Burn the bridge. Burn the bridge. Burn the bridge. So there's no way, back. Burn the bridge. Oh, burn the bridge. Burn the bridge. Burn the bridge. Burn it. No way back. Burn it down. No way back. No looking back. No way back. Burn it down.
You know what I mean, dude?
There it is, man. There's the song right there. Dude. That was Grinder Blues right there. Burn the bridge. Burn the bridge, brother.
That was awesome, dude.
Yeah, that was
Thanks,
some
man.
Good shit, dude.
Very
Doug
cool.
is, he's just killing it right there, man.
Yeah, he is.
You
He's
got-
killing it. Like I said, he's the most smoking dude in the music business right now.
That is so cool. man.
Yeah,
That is cool,
it's
man.
amazing.
Welcome back, everybody. We are now. Jabo's going to be having to take off right now. He's got to be scooting out because you got to get up at ass 30.
Gotta go to bed.
You got to get up really,
I
really
gotta get up
early.
at 5
dude.
too.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
yeah, man, that's impressive.
Any love you want to send to the folks at Q100?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Be sure that you're checking me out on the brand new Q100 in Traverse City, 99.3 in Traverse City, 6 to 10. People, if you like music that you're not going to hear on any other radio station, and I can play whatever I want. You can call in, you can request stuff, but I can play everything. I mean, I can play anything. I played freaking Johnny Cash to
nice.
Slipknot in one day.
Really? You get to play Slipknot on there?
He can play whatever he wants.
It's awesome.
Dude,
it's awesome.
That is cool because I love
Tony
the new
Bruce.
Slipknot
You know
album.
you're gonna be driving.
Dude, I love
Tony Bruce
that
is gonna be driving into work and he's gonna be calling you like, dude, play this song.
Play
He's
Slipknot.
gonna put together
Slipknot.
he's gonna put together a playlist for you.
Yeah, that's fine. I got all kinds of fun
play
stuff.
the new Tool. I wanted to hear the new Tool now.
Here it is,
I play
guys.
Tool.
On your way into work.
And I'll also play, Stevie Ray Vaughan right next to a Tool song.
Right
I mean,
on.
that's the other thing, too, is there's
That's
no,
cool.
real huge format. I just kind of, let it flow as it comes in.
so good,
it is.
man.
It's fantastic. I'm so lucky, and I'm so grateful to be doing it, and people seem to be responding. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, it's
like
about
that.
time
I
we
like
got a
that
radio
blend.
station in this town that's like that, dude. I love that.
I love that blend. Like, what kind of crackers do you like with your wine? You want a little cheese on that? You want to throw a little grape in there?
Have you been listening to the Toast to the Coast thing? That's how we do it. It's Toast to Coast.
We're gonna match it. We're gonna match up some really
absolutely,
cool
man.
tastes.
That's
cool, dude.
work with a wide palette there.
Right.
I love it.
Yes.
See, because we're in wine country up here.
Absolutely.
Well, right now we are going to be Thank you so much, Jabo, for coming in.
My pleasure for coming in. Thanks you guys for
We
having
got to
us.
get a picture.
Yeah, we're gonna get a picture. We're gonna get a photo here. There he is. He's we are calling up right now. We are contacting the guys from what's it called again? Oh, yeah, the 75 Days of Summer.
Oh yeah, 75 days of summer. Sorry, I draw blanks all the time. Want to see me draw one?
I heard you shoot him too.
Get my pen. What up, dude?
Hey, what's happening, Kenny? How you doing, man?
Oh, we lost him.
Can you hear me?
This just happened. We just did this.
We just went through this just earlier.
We
Kenny,
had this
can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear us. Okay, awesome.
So I'm like, yeah, yes.
I thought it was going to be the same thing as we had earlier. Earlier, we were trying to contact him and get everything up and rolling and ready to go, and we couldn't hear anything. But good. We are here. We can hear you.
Yeah.
What's that?
Can you see us?
I can.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Oh, my
look at
gosh,
that.
you
We
got
can
Chef
see you.
there,
Let's pull it over here. Everybody else can see them as well. You got Chef. You got
your good friends there. Are you putting on a puppet show here?
What is that? What is going on there? You got Chef. You've got a Teddy. Is that Teddy Ruxpin with you?
No, that's just Ted.
Oh, that's just Ted. Okay. We got Ted with us. We got the Chef in the background. He's talking about his chocolate salty balls, and we got Kenny too.
And Santa Claus.
We almost got
I didn't even see Santa.
We almost got the entire team of from South Park. We got Kenny, we got Chef, we got Santa Claus.
You're Kenny.
And yeah, he's Kenny. Yeah.
He's Kenny.
But Kenny's not going to die tonight.
We have a gorilla.
I've died 100 times.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh damn.
Yeah, we've got a gorilla over here. Have you seen you see our gorilla that we've got down here? He's our little monkey. He likes to hang out with us. Kenny, tell us about your band, 75 Days of Sun. You guys are coming out of the St. Clair area, and I got in contact. You actually see. Okay, there's a great story behind this, guys.
All right.
I had gotten in contact with Kenny about his other band, 6 Smile, right? Correct. And then he got back with me about his other band, 75 Days of Sun, which I think, Kenny, it's the coolest thing. It's completely different genres of music.
Yeah. 6 Mile was on a little hibernation.
Uh-huh.
We're kind of grinding again, but 75 Days of Sun, we're, I think, going on a little over a year right now, but
nice.
Get back in, and we're just doing our thing.
Yeah, it's not like I said with the 6 Mile. Like the 6 Mile is more of a rockish type of an attitude, and this is ska. Like I was wondering, like, where do you have a big ska background?
I do not.
No?
The guitar player is probably the backbone to that ska-ness.
Okay,
nice.
The skink.
Upstrokes.
Yeah, we all just kind of bring our own flavor into it, and I mean, it's got a good mix of ska, grunge, even a little hip hop feel to it. I mean,
I like it.
A live show. I mean, there's an influence of everything, and we even do a bunch of stupid covers and bring our own style to it.
Right, yeah,
cool,
that's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. No, and the music that I was listening to earlier that we're going to be playing here for everybody, which is where can everybody listen to your music right now? Where's the best spot for them to check out 75 Days of Sun?
Spotify.
The safe zone is YouTube.
YouTube. Okay, all right. YouTube is that is the best place
You must
for
have a
anybody
video.
to have their music going is on YouTube. But yeah, so YouTube is the best spot. But the background, I wanted to know the background story on this because when I started listening to it, it was like it hit me right back to the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, the Real Big Fish and stuff like that. Like, is that kind of like the influence of the band, or tell me about that if you could. If you can, I mean, you're speaking for everybody in the band now.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the bear take this one.
Okay, go. Ted,
get it, Ted.
Ted, tell me about it.
He's speechless.
He's speechless.
Like I said, the guitar player, he kind of created most of the guitar licks and the beginning bones of what we did. And he's a big 90s guy, Real Big Fish, Boss Tones, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, after that, we all just kind of do what we do. We just
jump in and start throwing your own piece in, huh?
Yeah, I wrote something. The bass player wrote something. The horns came in. We all, one of our horn players is from Japan, like barely any English. Our other horn player, he's from Kentucky. The bass player's from St. Clair Shores. Darren's from St. Clair Shores, the guitar player, and I'm from Dearborn. So,
wow. So is it hard to get together and practice, or is everyone still like living in the same area now, but that's where they're originally from, or that like that's where everyone's at? Because it's crazy in the music industry these days, and a lot of things that are happening is people are collaborating from all over the world. Hey, I got a studio at my house. They bust something out, send it to this guy. Then you have like a main hub studio where this guy takes in all the different recordings and then collaborates it. Now you have a band, and it's happening like crazy. Is it? Sir Hoovington does
Sir
that.
Hoovington
He's
does
done
that.
that as well.
I think that's similar to what I think Jabo. Was that what you were talking about with that song?
That's the way things are going.
Yeah.
But,
Exactly.
but are these guys like local to you now?
well, brother, we come together like the WWE. If anything, we're 5 minutes late, but that's about it. We come together and we beat the shit out of them.
Brother, sometimes you gotta put the smack down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you gotta be the ultimate champion. Yeah.
You gotta go raw. You know what I mean?
Okay, so they're all together. You guys all get together and practice then.
Yeah, we're all still scattered, but I mean, we come together and
Sweet.
it's just family. You know what I mean?
I love it.
It was quick and it was easy and everything's smooth.
Well, that's great when you find all the right guys that you're vibing with, and it can just come out organically like that. Because, you know, if you do talk to a big record label, they're going to be like, all right, okay, so next week have 40 tracks for us. And you're going to be like, what? 40 tracks? So, you know, if you guys can organically pump stuff out, do it, man, as much as you can.
The hardest thing we did lately was yesterday. We played Blake's Cider Festival, the Cider Days. And we had to come up with extra time, and we didn't have enough songs as our originals, so we learned a bunch of covers and shit. But it came together, we killed it.
Continuously moving forward. That's awesome, man. That's
Kenny, now are you yourself? You've lived down in the Detroit and St. Clair
Dearborn.
area, or Dearborn?
Yeah,
area.
I'm Dearborn.
Okay.
Yeah, I've always been downriver.
And you've got like a hip hop type of a background, like a feel. Like when I'm listening to your vocals, like I mean, the way that you flow from one lyric to the next, it's just. Is there a lot of hip hop in your background?
Yeah, I mean, I hang out with Bears and Chris Kringle, so you know, that's my group. You know what I mean?
That's your crew, dog.
right.
You guys be hitting the streets, yo.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro. Hip hop to the core. You're like the real deal.
I love hip hop. I love reggae. I think that's where I fit in with the ska shit, is because I love reggae. I really love reggae. I love Jamaica. I like fucking handful of times.
Right.
I feel you.
Right.
I don't know what happened there.
Fair,
You went to say something.
He went to say something and it just cut out for a second. That is one of the issues with Google Hangouts that I'm noticing so far. Sometimes we get all the audio, and not always.
It might just be my Twitch.
That's great. So your music, where did you guys get everything recorded? Because I mean, when you're jumping from one band to the next, are you guys using the same studio, or how is that working?
Yeah.
With 6 Mile, we did a lot of shit with Chuck at Sound Source. He does it out of his house, but it's super legit.
Mm-hmm.
Sound Source, you can probably Google it.
Okay,
We actually recorded some shit with 75 Days of Sun that's not released yet, and it is up to that same par. And everything else that we did was 75. Was with Joe. Shit, I can't remember his damn last name. You guys should totally write some better notes. The bass player Devin, his friend Joe. So yeah.
Okay, cool, man. No, that's awesome, bro. You ain't got to be perfect, dude. We're hitting you right on the spot. We just blasted you with all kinds of questions. We don't expect you to fire every answer right back. You're good to go, bro. I mean, you got the whole crew there. You got street cred out the frame right now. You got like Chef. You got the Ted. Man, dude.
Yeah, you ever have any issue at all? It's all the Chef's fault.
That's it.
I mean, you got to blame it on Chef.
No, that's awesome, man. You guys are doing it. We're excited to play some of your guys' music tonight.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Because
what song were we gonna play?
Well, the song that we're gonna play. What's that?
I heard that rap track earlier. That shit was sweet.
You like that?
Oh yeah, from Ed Ninõ. Ed Ninõ, that Dan's buddy.
Yep, that was actually Ed Ninõ. And that he was on the first verse. Me, yours truly, I was on the second verse on that one. Vincent Diggs was on the third verse, and a guy that goes by Agility, he was on the fourth verse. And actually, Agility's pretty well known if you're into hip hop and stuff like that.
That song is fire.
Yeah, and it was called Visionary Architecture was the name of that song. Pretty cool song, but rest in peace to Ed Ninõ, the guy that had the first verse on that. Was one of my good close friends. He passed away on Friday, so we wanted to get a little tribute out to him. So I thank you for mentioning that song and saying you liked it. That's what's up, bro.
Rest in peace, sir.
That's what's up, man.
Music.
Yeah.
Music. Yes, let's talk about your music really quickly. The song that we're gonna play, "I Got You." Tell us about that song. Did you write this song, or how did this all go?
That was I was the probably fifth person to join the band.
Okay.
And they were on Craigslist, because I creeped the Craigslist. And,
really? That's how you guys came together?
I love that.
Yeah, that's how 6 Mile came together too. But yeah, I was creeping the Craigslist. I saw this shit. They were looking for a ska singer. They were into this and this and that. I'm like, maybe I'll fit in, maybe I won't. And they sent me a few tracks, and one of them was "I Got You." Probably "I Got You," "Amazed," and then there was another one that's probably not on YouTube. And I just practiced in my basement. And I fucking wrote all this shit down. I wrote the songs they didn't even want me to write to. And
that's awesome.
I showed up to practice, and they seemed like they didn't like me. Like I felt that
shocked.
But then they hit me up later, like, "Hey, you coming next weekend?" Like they weren't sure of how I was acting, but they were acting like assholes. But yeah, we ended up jamming it out, and yeah, I mean, Darren wrote all the music to that completely. That's from probably some shit he wrote back in the fucking 90s, because he's like 80 years old. I'm just joking.
Bullshit, dude. You found him on Craigslist. He has to be fucking 80 years old.
Yeah.
It's like grandpa shit right there.
Yeah, we just knocked it out. I mean, that was it. Bing bang.
Cool.
That's really awesome.
You guys got some new stuff that's going to be coming up here towards the end of 2019, or what?
Stuff. We're gonna be shooting a video soon for a very new song, and we're gonna deliver it to you first, I'm sure.
Cool. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna have to talk again between now and then, because I want to know about 6 Mile too, because you guys got some great music videos for 6 Mile. Yo, I thought was fucking awesome, dude.
Thank you. I just practiced with those guys earlier. Actually, both bands will be playing at the Hamtramck Labor Day Festival.
Dude.
Now that's the way to do it. Get in 2 bands that are going to be at the same gig. You get 2 times the money, right? You get
less. Yeah, 75 Days of Sun's going on at 3 o'clock. 6 Miles going on at 6:30.
Okay.
So my voice will be shit, but
nice.
It happened.
Yeah.
Well, hey, listen.
Man.
When you guys go to shoot the video, if you have room for a cameo for the old Cokester, he's wanting to get down, dude.
Know it. I got you.
You let me know, and I will drive down there, and I'll coke the frick out, dude.
Have Taylor in the next few weeks, so I'm gonna hold you to that.
Dude, hit us up, and you will see what happens.
Come, with the yellow boots on, and you can be greased up and shit with the fucking tassel.
Coke Hogan's got his own little style. You'll see when he shows up.
Yeah.
Dude, quit doing that, because then you're not going to need Coke Hogan. You're going to have you.
Let's just hope he doesn't show up like this. What if Dan shows up like this?
This dude went on my phone.
We don't want Dan showing up like this, right?
I went out for.
What's going on right now?
Okay.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay, listen, bro. I went out for a cigarette break, and this guy grabbed my phone and like grabbed a bunch of pictures I sent to my girl, and then he's posted them all over online. Look at him.
Hey, but you were the fucking first person that took these, so.
I was. They were private. They were private for a certain little lady, and now everyone sees them.
And then now it's something like this.
To be. Oh.
What the fuck?
Let me tell you something, brother. Nate, you just ruined my chances to get the cameo on the fucking video. You ruined that.
You know what? I'm going full Ultimate Warrior now.
Ooh, brother. No, okay, so Nate's a dick. We've established that. Let's move on, please. Let's move the fuck on.
Yeah, let's hope that Hulk Hogan doesn't show up like that.
He's showing up, dude, full regalia.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Kenny, for taking a few minutes and chatting with us tonight. And tell Bear and the chef and Santa Claus that we said hello. Guys, I don't know. Maybe you can speak to them easier than I can. I don't know. They don't seem to be doing much to me.
Mostly.
They're a quiet bunch.
Yeah.
Tell the rest of the band we said what's up, bro, because you guys are killing it, man. We love what you guys are doing. We can't wait to see what's coming next from you, man. We're stoked.
Show, appreciate it. I'm just gonna throw this out there right now.
For sure.
Monday, September 1st. Yeah, we got the 75 Days of the Sun and 6 Mile at the Labor Day Festival, Hamtramck. Okay. Saturday, September 7th, we're at the Bacchus Social Club in Montgomery, Marlette. Okay, I don't know where the fuck that is, but we're gonna find it.
You guys, GPS, baby.
Also, September 21st in Highland Park.
Okay.
We're playing, I don't know where the fuck it is. Go onto our Facebook, go onto our YouTube.
Absolutely. There you go.
All that shit, you know.
Very cool. Well, thank you, Kenny, so much for chatting with us. And we're going to play the song I Got You right now for everybody.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening.
All right, bud. Have a good night.
Yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, man, we almost had him right.
The links to those guys' info is we're gonna post on the comments below.
So right now we are gonna play that song for everybody, and then we gotta get our buddy
picture here.
Yeah, we gotta get a picture with oh man, I gotta pull this up. Okay,
no, that's
music, and then where does the music? There we go, and boom. Here you go.
Up.
In this messy times, make a wish to the sweet ginger zero wine. I shot the messenger before I got the message. He lived like a probation, never count my blessings. You always got my back when my light goes black. I'm lucky to be alive, and that's a matter of fact. I'm happy where I'm at, I don't need no map. So the wheels fall off, I don't need no nap. I can't sleep. It's like spiders are crawling on me. Losing my mind, hell, what should I do? Thank God, I got you. Thank God, thank God, thank God. But I can make it that way if I get frustrated. Just gotta stay healthy and pop out babies. Put food on the table and don't go crazy. Always dropping and dropping can make me go nuts. Hurry up and wait, never been my forte. Better rolling if you with the kick and the push. 1.5 compared to 2 in the bush. I can't sleep. It's like spiders are crawling on me. Losing my mind, hell, what should I do? Thank God that I got you. Thank God I got you. Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. Sideshow Nate in here with you. Dan Straight right there with you. And here we are back on the South of the Straits show. We've had fun so far tonight, man. And you know what?
Pretty good night. It's been a kind of bittersweet night for me, though.
The whole Ed Ninõ and all that.
Dude, that was my dude right there. I'm so bummed out, man. And, like, I know there's so many people that are just tripping right now, man. Guys that grew up with him, Chip Vicious, Chew on Glass and Shit Dishes, bad motherfucker, dude. Like,
and what do you think about
close
the
friends are really going through a lot tonight. So like I said, I do want to put together a little video memorial thing for him. Maybe we can play it next week or something like that. I didn't really have time to put anything together with such short notice, so I really want to put something together to him and for him, and maybe have some of the guys from BRS call in.
Well, I'll charge you a very small fee then.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm okay with that. This is for our boy, dude.
And that band right there that we just got done listening to right there, 75 Days of Sun, awesome music. I mean, seriously. I mean, you want to talk about stuff that brings you back to like the good old days of Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. I mean, like the Real Big Fish. I mean, that stuff right there. I loved that music back in the day, dude. I thought it was just great.
That was cool.
You don't hear a lot of it. I think
Sublime had a couple of ska
Sublime
songs.
was kind of Scotch too.
Dude, they're dope. Like that
I think
was a
that's
really
one of
big
those things that's coming back a little bit. You know,
Like,
I think that ska is another genre of music.
Late 90s, early 2000s, ska was huge, bro.
Totally was, dude.
And it's time it makes a comeback. These younger generations can find out about this. Maybe they don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, I think it could be. You know, I mean, there's a lot of what was it? There was kids that were talking about the new Tool song. And they were just like they're kids that like the pop music and shit like that, you know? And they're like, whoa, what is this? And it's like, whoa, where have you kids been? You know, like you didn't know about Tool? You never heard any of this stuff before? I mean, this stuff's fucking awesome. But yeah, it is. It's a style of music that is definitely coming back, and I can't wait to hear more from 75 Days of Sun, as well as 6 Mile, because Dan, when you listen to 6 Mile, you're gonna love that too, dude. You're gonna, like I said, they got kind of like
I love it already.
Like a hip hop rock type of a feel to it. You like that light,
like
don't
that?
You like that?
I am the light. What you seek is fire.
We want to remind everybody too. You see that little thing that's scrolling down below? You can send us a Google Hangout live chat too. Anytime during the show, you can send us a Google Hangout live chat, and we will we'll shoot the poop with you right here on the show. But right now we are going to contact Austin, not Aston, Austin from Rest for the Wicked. Rest for the Wicked. They're coming. I can't remember where they're at. I'm trying to remember whereabouts they're at. Yeah. Kill that light, man. Jeez.
I think it's cool, dude.
No, of course you think it's cool. You always think the weirdest stuff is cool.
I think stuff is cool.
You think stuff is cool.
There's stuff out there that's pretty cool.
What's happening, man? Is this Austin?
What's going on, guys?
Not much, man. Can you see us? Can you hear us? Can you feel us?
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, I feel you.
And hear you.
Brother,
awesome,
you know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah.
All right, well, we are going to, here we go.
And there's no delay, I just noticed.
Yeah, we had a delay earlier when we were chatting with you, but now it's all back up and rolling, man. How's things going for you, dude?
Oh, man, it's been going great.
Good. Who's your friend there?
Oh, this is Aaron. Rhythm guitar player. He's the only guitar player in the band now.
Yeah. You had sent me a message, and it almost got lost in the Facebook message feed. You know the way that things go. You know
there is a delay.
You send somebody a message, and then it just disappears on accident. But you had said that you guys lost a couple members of the band.
Yeah, we parted ways with a couple guys. Our lead player and our bass player took off, and I mean, you know, we wish them the best and everything. They're both great. They're both great dudes and great musicians. I'm sure they'll find their way somewhere else, you know. But
right.
This wasn't. I guess it wasn't working out with us. So, but we are continuing on. That's the main point.
Well, I mean, let me tell you this: if you're looking for some guys. Kenny from 75 Days of Summer went to Craigslist, and that's where he hooked up with some guys. So maybe hook up on Craigslist, and there's some musicians looking to gig up.
Dude, I tried hooking up with guys on Craigslist once, and oh man, dude, you don't want to find your guys on Craigslist.
Whoa!
You got to be careful when you're looking for guys on Craigslist. That's what I've learned.
But
that
yeah,
was hilarious.
But yeah, we do. Oh, so yesterday we played out at SOS Fest. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's in Saginaw.
I did see something about that. I saw a lot of bands were actually hanging out there.
Yeah, it was super cool. It was a very well put on show. I I really liked it a lot.
Man,
so, are you guys still there? I'm seeing myself here and not.
Yeah. We're here. We're just changing here. I'll put you back. We're back. I was just
whatever
we like to say it's not just you who's watching this; it's also the viewers that are watching this.
Right? Yeah. We gotta put on the show. You know.
Right.
But yeah, so we played with we've been practicing with a new bass player, and he's working out pretty well. And yesterday we had our first show with him, and it went awesome. So that was exciting to play with him, and then. Everybody that watched us at SOS Fest really liked us. We had a lot of people come up to us and say, hey, you guys are great, So it's good to know that what we're doing, with the loss of the two members is still going to be good, and it's still going to be something that people will love, because that's why we want to do it,
Right, for sure. So the band is, you guys are not dead. You're still rolling. You're still doing your thing, but you guys are, where are you guys located at right now? In Saginaw?
Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant. Oh, dude, there's plenty of musicians down in Mount Pleasant. We gotta find a way. I mean, we got our buddies down there. Nagazi, Joe Hafer.
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't know them personally, but yeah, I've heard of them. They're pretty heavy hitters down here.
Yeah. I mean, Joe and his band right now. I mean, they're freaking tearing it up. Another band that I'm trying to get in contact with actually is Raven Black. Have you heard of them?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, Raven Black down there. They're another band, but I mean the Mount Pleasant area has got so many musicians. I think that you guys will definitely find somebody. I think it's not it's not just gonna go away. But have you guys been working on some new stuff though? Have you got some new material and all that?
Right here.
Oh, what's this?
Right here. I was writing down a verse. So we've got a lot of new music coming out.
Dude, this is
the only problem is we have the album written, and now with Matt and Nate leaving, we're gonna have to restructure some of it. So we planned on putting that album out this summer.
Right.
But it's looking like it's gonna be probably into the winter before we get a chance to fix it all, because what we want to do is Aaron's going to move to Leeds.
Okay.
So we want to find someone to play rhythm guitar. Now, we've been practicing with some guitarists, and it's been going pretty good. We don't know, we don't have we haven't set in with anybody yet as far as, membering up and all that stuff. But, it's going to be pretty good. We're going to get that the album done, and hopefully by winter you'll hear the debut album from Rest for the Wicked.
Nice. Where are you guys going to be recording that at too? Are you guys recording that yourselves, or who's the studio at?
Currently we go to Fire Hyena in Saginaw.
Okay.
So that's with Chris Lewis, and we worked on a couple singles with him. They came out really good, so we probably will continue working with Chris.
Okay, cool. So you're heading back over to Saggin' Hole, as we like to call it over here.
Sag Nasty.
Saggin' Nasty.
Sag Nasty,
baby.
That's right. Yeah.
We
well,
love
cool,
that.
man. It's always good to chat with musicians that we've had on before. To catch back up with you guys. It's
really cool, man.
And but to hear that the band, hey,
you know what? There's
shit happens.
You know what? All that means is there's other music that's going to be made. There's more music to come, because new people will come, and now that means that we get creative again, and that just kind of brings new life into it. Really, I'm cool with it.
Exactly. That's how you got to look at it, because if you let it bother you, you're going to get stale on it and everything else. I mean, we've had 4 drummers. I think the last time we talked to you guys, we were trying out our 3rd drummer.
Okay.
And finally, I think he's our forever drummer. If you will. You guys know Harvey Remington at all?
Harvey Remington?
God, why does that sound familiar?
It does sound familiar.
He was in Born for a long time. I don't know if you know the band Born.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of Born.
Have you heard of Born?
Absolutely.
Okay. He played drums for Born for, 8 or 9, 10 years or something like that. We actually hung out with those dudes, a couple of the guys from Born yesterday at SOS Fest after our show.
Cool
dude.
Yeah, I heard of Born.
Harvey has been jamming with us for 6 months or something, and he came into the band, and I mean he's got really good ideas and stuff. So when he came in, a couple of the songs, he wanted to change some stuff, and it was like, oh yeah, okay. Like, I don't know how some people feel about when someone comes in and wants to change something, but what he wanted to change, we really liked it a lot.
Right.
So I mean, cool to get a new perspective that way too, you know. So we really enjoy Harvey, and I'm happy to have found him. He's a great drummer.
Yeah, the forever drummer.
Really cool, man. Yeah,
exactly.
You got him now. Now you just got to assemble the rest of it, and then there's a whole bunch of new jams that are going to come.
Yeah, we got Robert Taser, who's tuning in right now. Robert Taser was the guy that he took care of Oscoda Rock Fest that recently happened. And
I talked to him yesterday.
Yeah, he was just saying that he was chatting with you guys yesterday at SOS. He went down there and was checking it out because, you know, I think that's another thing to keep in mind too, is like there's when you guys are planning things ahead, the Oscoda Rock Fest is coming back again next year. You know, like they're going to continue doing this festival over and over. So I mean, when you guys get everything up and rolling again, you got to get back in touch with Robert because. Yeah, that Oscoda Rock Fest, they had hundreds of people at that festival, dude. It was freaking badass, dude.
I heard it was a great turnout. So, yeah, and that's what I did. I talked to him yesterday and told him, because we're ready to go right now. I mean, we can't play, because like sometimes we'll do cover nights and stuff to make money. We can't do that right now. But as far as original sets, we can play all kinds of original stuff. I mean, it's like... we've got probably an hour, I guess, worth of original music that we can play. So as far as original shows, we're good to go. We're just playing without the other rhythm a rhythm player. So Aaron's fulfilling both duties.
Well, we're good with that. We like original stuff more than cover stuff. That's what we want is original music, man.
Oh, exactly. That's our main goal as a band, you know, obviously. But is when you go to a bar, they don't want to hear.
I hear you.
Certain bars,
but no, that's cool. Only cover the coolest fucking songs. Don't cover stupid fucking songs, dude. Cover badass songs. And you know what? Here's a new little something you might guys want to do. Cover some old songs from the 80s and turn them up into something badass.
Yeah, you know what? When Frankie was still with Becoming Human. I don't know if you ever heard of Becoming Human, but
actually, the guy we used to practice in a barn with a friend of mine, and he was really good friends with their drummer.
Oh, Shay.
Shay.
Yeah.
Shay. What's his last name?
O'Neill. Yep. See, I was trying to get Frankie to do a cover of "Everybody Wants to Rule the World." I thought that would be the coolest thing to metal out right now. You know, like just because the time and place, the way that everything is right now in the world.
80s songs.
Yeah,
man.
An 80s song. Bring
it
back.
Hungry Like the Wolf, The Clash, old fucking songs that are just these really cool old melodic songs that you can change and bring back, because that's the sound that the people nowadays want to hear. They want to hear those old melodies getting brought back into something new. And then the old generation's like, dude, I grew up on that song. I love it instantly.
Yeah, so Hogan even did some of those songs back actually originally. Coke Hungry Like a Wolf, it was like this.
The Cokester don't stop. I'm hungry for pop. I'm on the hunt. I'm after you. I'm new in town. I'm slamming them down. And I'm thirsty for a Coke.
Yeah, but the Cokester didn't rock it out and change it. They stole that song from the Cokester flat the fuck out. So, no, you guys got to take that song and turn it into like a heavy metal jam or something like that. That's what I'm talking about.
No, that's fun. No, that's great. Hey, what song were we gonna cover? We were Monster Magnet. What the hell is that song called?
Monster Magnet. Oh shit, what was that song? I know what it is too. Like it's
Space Lord.
Yeah, Space Lord, mother.
Yeah, baby. And that was cool. That's a fun one to sing for me. I love to sing that one. So
yeah, that's an
awesome song.
We had that one all ready to go too, and because we had a cover show lined up over at Chet's Bar in Bay City. I'm good buddies with JP over there.
Okay.
The bartender. So unfortunately, we did have to cancel the show, but that's ever canceled. And I tell you what, I hate canceling stuff.
Right, because the show must go on no matter what.
Of course.
Right. So, but that's the only one we've ever canceled. So,
well, I just got to throw it out there. If you're looking to do a video anytime soon coming up when you get the band assembled, think about Coke Hogan for a cameo in the video. Okay?
Wait a minute now, Dan. We gotta talk about Coke Hogan actually showing up to these gigs, because our buddies Heart of Jordan, if you remember correctly, Dan, they really wanted Coke Hogan to show up for their new music video, which is now out there. Deaf Ears, you got to check out Deaf Ears too if you ever get a chance there, Austin. Check out Heart of Jordan, Deaf Ears, fucking awesome song. And
they wanted the Cokester.
They wanted the Cokester to show up, but the fucking Cokester didn't show up.
Can I explain something here? And I don't let out my personal information a lot. I am the Cokester, but listen, my daughter was not feeling good that night. I had to take her to an ER clinic, to the walk-in clinic, so I couldn't go that night, dude.
You don't let out your personal information that much. Is that what you're telling me?
You let out that information, fucker. Yeah, that fucker went on my phone and took a bunch of pictures that I sent to my girl, bro. And then he stole them from me, personal private pictures, and put me on blast. And then says, I put out my personal information. Fuck you, man. You put out my information, bro. But it's okay, because you know what? Thank you. You know what we're going to do, bro? We're going to take all those pictures. We're making a calendar, South of the Straits calendar.
Yeah,
so we're good to go.
South of the Straits calendar with Dan's butt pic.
You know what, dude? A lot of ladies out there are going to appreciate that, so I got something for you right there.
Right, yeah, that's for me. Okay,
that's for you, bro. Not the band. You guys are kick-ass. Nate is got dick knuckles, and he's a cock lock.
Well, thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your day there, Austin and Alan. Wait, what was your name? Aaron.
And then your boy there. What did he say his name was?
What?
His homeboy. That's right there.
His homeboy.
Aaron.
It's Aaron.
Okay, that's Aaron.
The fuck's this guy talking about?
It's Aaron, dude. I got confused. I thought he was
Aaron,
talking
I got to ask you really
himself.
quickly. Are you nervous about moving into the lead position?
Not really. I've been practicing a lot. Yeah, he's been going crazy on guitar.
Cool.
I've been switching parts, and I don't know. I think a lot of them are starting to actually sound a lot cooler. It's a different style.
Yeah, that's the other thing that happens too when you have one guy that moves into another position like that. I mean, you get to. I mean, think about this, Aaron. You got a lot of creative control at this point of the band.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's really cool, because the guys trust you to do that, and that's a great position to be in, with trust with the guys that you're with, man. So don't ever break that bond. Keep that trust with them. Put out the best shit that you can put out, man. Vibe. Keep that shit rolling. We love what you guys are doing, so we're going to keep promoting the fuck out of it. And we hope that you guys hit the Craigslists or whatever you got to do and keep this shit rolling. But one good thing that you did was you hooked up with our show, and we've got the ear of a lot of the musical community out here, so we'll put the word out, man. You guys are looking for the people, and, we'll see what happens with that. Maybe people just start blowing up your phone, dude.
Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot,
Yeah, for
sure. And
just
to touch on the whole Aaron thing moving into lead, what I like about it is that everything that he shows me, I mean, because he lives with me. So I mean, he'll be jamming, and he'll show me a riff, and it's like, dude, I love it. It's like it's hard not to write music when he's with me, because it's like everything he shows me, it's like, okay, I got to put something to that. Melodies instantly, it's crazy.
Right. That's awesome, too. I mean, the fact that you guys are right there, next to each other, you guys are able to do that now, so it's very cool, man. Well, thank you so much, Austin and Aaron, for taking a few minutes, and we're going to play your song really quickly, actually. We got a song from you that...
Thanks, Tony.
Hangman is what we're going to be playing.
All right.
We're going to play that for the folks out there. And Tony Bruce right now says, Dan, that you would make more money selling your calendars in jails.
I know. That's what he said. Well, I hope.
What does it matter where you sell them? Just make the money, right?
Right, exactly. Right. I'll sell them. I'll take them down to side tracks, dude. We're going to sell the crap out of them.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. We're gonna we'll talk to you some more, and like I said, I'll even talk to Joe. I'll see if Joe knows any band players. Anybody out there to maybe fill in for your guys' spots that are open there.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, thanks for having us on. We love you guys, and we'll see you soon.
For sure, bud. All right. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Later.
Yeah, brother.
There we go, everybody. There was that was right there. That was Austin and Aaron Bang.
Did you guys know the Cokester can play the recorder?
Yeah, the Cokester plays the.
That's right, bro.
That's right. That's what he does.
Tony, shut the crap. Tony.
He's
I would make, dude, Tony, are you going to be my salesman?
Yeah. No.
You're gonna pack your trunk full of my calendars, bro. Start rolling about.
Look, I got you want to get Tony's hands in all that?
I got these out the trunk all day, bro. I'll give you a player's price on these. You'll be cracking them out the trunk. Dude, selling them like they used to do. ICP used to sell their tapes out the trunk back in the day. That's right, ICP. You think I forgot about you? Cokster's looking to drill you.
So, all right, well, we're going to play some music right now by Rest for the Wicked. This is Hangman. This is one of the songs that they've got out there right now. And after that, we're going to close the show out, call it an evening, and go about our day. I got a brand new house, Dan.
I know you did, bro.
So cool. Rest for the Wicked right there, coming out of the Mount Pleasant area. They are looking for some band members too. So if you're in the Mount Pleasant area, you want to get in a band, there you go. You got one that's already ready to roll, and all you got to do is come in there and roll with it, man. I mean, just keep it going. Sideshow Nate right here, Dan Straight right over there.
What's up, guys?
There he is, and
I'm feeling it tonight.
What are you feeling? You feeling tired?
I gotta get up. Do you realize I get up and go to work at 5 in the morning?
5 in the morning? I get up at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah.
I get up at 5.
Okay, you get up a half an hour early. You know what? I'm going to have to get up a little bit earlier, too, because now I've got a new house. It's out there in the East Silver Lake area. I got to drive all the way to town.
You live right over by my bro, John.
I do. I live right down the road from John.
And you know what? There's a house for rent that's really close to that I'm thinking about renting.
You should totally do it, man.
It's like about a mile away from y'all.
Rest for the Wicked's got 2 shows coming up in Bay City, October 12th. October 12th at the
Bay
Crown
City,
Pub.
So pretty much Sag Nasty.
Is Coke Hogan going to be at those ones too? Is he going to make it to those?
Is he invited? I mean, come on, bro. What is he opening up the show? Is he the one?
I hope he's there.
Is this a paid gig? He's on his way.
It's a paid gig.
He needs to buy Coke. He's got a lot of. Needs a 12-pack or 2.
I thought he bleeds Coke.
He used to get paid in Coke. Yeah. Actually. So if you could give him like a couple.
Looks like Robert Taser is liking that band too, man.
Nice, man.
Rest for the Wicked. That is a guy to get in contact with right there. You got to get your band, keep them rolling, man. And then
he's down a couple members, but they're looking to bring it back. So come on, guys, everyone in the musical community, you know people that are looking and starving, send them their way, man.
I said you don't have to live drinking Pepsi. Don't have to live drinking Pepsi.
Yeah.
Brother!
Yeah. The Carl story.
Dreams are made of these. Why would I drink a Pepsi? I've traveled the world and had several drinks. Everybody's down with the coaster, brother! Brother!
So silly. And we are going to close the show out now, everybody. But we do have a funny song, a funny little story from Carl about Coke Hogan.
You guys remember the movie Sling Blade?
Yeah.
We've had Carl on a couple of times, and he told us some crazy stories.
Some crazy stuff.
He's had some crazy stuff, and he ran into Coke Hogan.
Biscuits and butter.
This is the day that Carl met Cokester.
Yeah, the day that Carl met Coke Hogan. Here you go, everybody.
We love you guys, man.
And we closing everything out here. We'll say thank you to number one, Jabo Bihlman for coming into the studio tonight,
Absolutely,
hanging out with us. Very, very cool moment right there.
You guys keep listening because we're going to be on his radio show.
Yeah, and check out Q100 in the mornings, man. From
You're going to
6
hear
until
us.
10. We're going to go and hang out. We're not going to hear just us, but I mean, we'll go and hang out with them.
You're going to get a chance to hear us get on there. And
you ever see me put my hands down here? I'm adjusting my testicles.
See this right
so
here?
Everybody knows.
This is what I do.
Yeah, yep. Dan's never adjusting his testes.
What do I do with my hands?
Yeah.
Remember that?
So thank you to Jabo Bihlman from Q100, Grinder Blues, and the Bihlman brothers. You know him from so many different things, man. He's been a staple of Northern Michigan.
What an honor
here
to
for
be
many
able
years.
to get this dude on the show, man.
And also thank you to Kenny from 75 Days of Sun and 6 Mile. We're going to talk to Kenny some more in the future, man. About,
couple bands.
Yeah, he's in a couple different bands. And Austin and Aaron there from Rest for the Wicked. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your day to chat with us tonight and let us play your music, man. We like to, we're trying to get you guys noticed a little bit more, we're doing the best that we can here. Big
shout out to Ed Ninõ, man.
Ed Ninõ, yes, rest in peace. Ed Ninõ, friends and
peace,
family and all that stuff, man. I mean, you guys, it's a sad world, it's tough.
Hey, things happen.
Talking to somebody one day, the next day they're gone, dude.
You listened to him in his interview, man. I mean, and that's how he lived. He was like, boo-hoo.
Don't take anything for granted.
I got medical issues. I've had some seizures. I mean, boo-hoo. And I said, that's the fire, bro. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I love about you, because you just like take the world, chew it up, and spit it out, and whatever happens, happens. And that's, sometimes bad things happen, but you know what? He's in a better place.
I'd also like to thank this monkey below me for hanging out the entire show. Thank you very much, buddy.
That's my dude right
You
there,
came all the way
monkey.
from the Amazon, because the Amazon's
guy.
being
Look at him.
The Amazon is being turned. He's over to your right there. Dan.
I'm tickling him right now.
No, you're not. You're tickling the camera. He's over to your right. He's right
Can
here.
you guys see me tickling him now?
Right here.
Can you see
right
me tickling him?
Right there.
See that? I'm tickling him. Can you see it? No, you can't.
No.
Here, I'll do this. It'll make it look like I'm tickling him. The fuck, man?
Close.
You just pulled me out, put me on blast.
Save the Amazon, everybody. Here
it's
we go.
It's an illusion.
Yeah,
it's an illusion.
I was down there at the beach one day.
It's Carl right here.
That'd be about, 90 degrees outside that day. Well, I took a look down the beach there. Well, I seen him. Coke Hogan, brother. Well, I bought him down real good, you know what I'm saying, brother? Well, I walked clean up to him, look him dead in his eyes. I said, hey, your name, Coke Hogan? Yep. He replied. I said, well, I like Pepsi, and I aim to drink one right here on the beach today. Right in front of you. Well, I reckon he didn't like that too much. He started freaking out, brother this and brother that. Next thing you know, we had a cooler filled with glass bottles of Coke. Well, he freaked out and started whooping them at me. Well, I happened to catch one of them Cokes. Well, I cracked her opened my mouth, and let that juice slide down my throat. It was the most heavenly thing I'd ever tasted in my life. From that moment on, I knew that Cokester was right. Coke was the only thing you could be drinking. I think he called it sweet nectar or something like that. I'd hit that Pepsi with a sling blade after touching this Coke, I'm telling you right now. And we high-fived that night, brother. That's what I say now, too. Coke got me into that, so, well, anyway. Brother, So, good night, folks, and remember, taste with your heart, not with your mind. Name's Carl. I'm out of here.
I don't know. I don't think you recorded that.
Oh, yeah.
No, dude.
Yeah.
No, dude. No. No, that was bad. I don't know.
Now that you don't like it, I'm gonna definitely